And welcome back, Backyard Baseball fans, as we moving on to the championship series between the Brewers and your Melonheads. Melonheads seem to have found a star pitcher this here in the playoffs with Pedro Martinez. He's got back-to-back complete game shutouts against the Cubs as they swept the Cubs to make it here to the championship series. But now they take on the Brewers. Strike one. Pedro finally finds the zone there on his curveball. Tomei dives, gets the stop, and the first out of the game. Comes in spectacular fashion. Ground ball, shortstop. Delvecchio gets the out. And that's the second out. Fly ball, center field. Ichiro settles under it, makes the catch, and Pedro gets out of a clean first inning. And now the Melonheads come up to bat, see if they can score a run here. Give themselves an early lead. Ichiro up first. Swings through it, strike one. Ichiro's swinging away. Ichiro swings through it, strike two. Ripped to the third baseman and caught. Dante up next. Line drive, shortstop gets past him, and Dante gets a base hit. And Dante's aboard. Sosa, who has struggled here in the playoffs, waiting for that first big hit. And that's not going to be it. And he flies out to left field. Jim Tomei up next. There goes Dante. Dante steals second pretty comfortably. And with that stolen base, that's a sign of bad things to come for the Brewers. If Dante stole second that easily. And he steals third as well. Tomei launches that to center field, but it's caught. Outfield was playing deep for that one. The Melonheads get one hit, leave a runner on, and no runs scored. There we go. Dante catches it in right field. What a catch by Dante. Way to be alive. And there it goes. And you were just waiting to see when that would come out. And Pedro gives up a solo home run here in the second inning. Diving stop by Tomei over first for the out. After giving up the home run, Pedro gets a quick out. And there are suddenly two outs this inning. Ahmed lays out and makes the catch! I couldn't judge that really all that well, so I just dove for it. So the Brewers, one hit, one run off of the solo shot. Now it's the Melonhead chance to tie this one up or take the lead back. Gomo, Ahmed, Piazza. Gomo destroys that one to center field. It is gone. That one was an absolute no-doubter. Oh my goodness. And finally, somebody other than Mike Piazza has a home run here in the playoffs. And that ball was destroyed. Ahmed Khan up next. Fly ball, center field. The shortstop makes the catch, though. Here's Piazza. Piazza launches that to center field, but it's caught by the center fielder. Tony Delvecchio. Delvecchio got all that one! And it is gone! A solo home run! Tony Delvecchio! And the Melonheads are going crazy for Tony because he finally gets the breakthrough he's been so desperate for at the plate. Melonhead fans, that is a sight that you want to see. Pedro up next. And Pedro uses the sonic boom, and he's aboard with that base hit. Next up is Ichiro. There goes Pedro. Pedro steals second. Pedro tries to steal third, and he's there! Ichiro misses the bunt. And Ichiro strikes out. A rare strikeout for Ichiro. So the Melonheads score 2 on solo home runs from Gomo and Tony. And they've given Pedro the lead back. Pedro throwing with a lot of speed right now. He's got a lot on his pitches again. Ball, what a take. That's a pro take right there. And they draw the count full. Fly ball, left field. Sosa camps underneath it, makes the catch. Fly ball, Ahmed settles under it, makes the catch. And I'll tell you, when it's mattered here in the playoffs, this Melonhead defense has been electric. They were one of the league leaders in errors during the regular season. Ahmed lays out and makes the catch! That one had trouble written all over it, but Ahmed lays out and gets the catch. And the Brewers get no hits that inning. And the Melonheads hold on to a 1-run lead heading into the bottom of the third. Dante! Line drive, third base, drops it! Dante beats it out! Dante gets a board off of the error. Sammy Sosa takes the first pitch for a strike. There goes Dante. He got a great jump, and he's there. Sosa takes a tough curveball outside for ball 1. Sosa lifts that one to center field. Caught! They're going to send Dante home! He's in there! Even though it's not the result Sosa wanted, it's another RBI for him. And Jim Thome steps up with a clean bases, 1 out. Swings through a pretty tough curveball. And Thome! Off the wall. Thome got a hold of that one, just didn't get enough height on it. And here comes Gomo. And they send Tomei. And Tomei steals second. Tomei, one of the slower players on the team, steals second. Strike on a tough curveball. Swings through, strike 2. Ball, 2-2. And they try to pick off Tomei, but he gets back easily. And Gomo! Gomo launches that one out for a 2-run home run! Welcome to the championship series, Gomo. He is second home run of the day. This one a 2-run shot. Ahmed Khan's up next. As the Melonheads now lead 5-1. 1-1. Fly ball center field. Caught by the center fielder. Mike Piazza. He was definitely their best bat in the division series. Swings through it, strike 2. Piazza lifts that one center field. Caught by the center fielder. And that ends the inning. The Melonheads score 3 on the Sosa sac fly and the Gomo Arigato home run as the Melonheads lead 5-1 after 3 innings. And with that, they're going to call time and they're going to switch pitchers. They're going to bring in Tony Del Vecchio to pitch here in the 4th. I think after back-to-back complete game shutouts, giving up the solo home run earlier, I think this is a solid decision. It also forces the Brewers to see another pitcher, so they have less time to figure out how to hit off of Pedro. Out for the first out. And that's a base hit up the middle. Fly ball left field. Sosa lays out for it. Makes the catch! Where did this Melonhead defense come from? And where have they been all season? Oh my gosh. Picking up Tony on that one. And there goes the steal for second. She's there. The throw wasn't that far behind. Count is 0-2. Swing. Fly ball. Left field. Sosa makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Tony comes into pitch. Gets a shutout inning as the Melonheads lead by 4. Leading off is a newly confident Tony Del Vecchio. Swings through that one. Tony is swinging with all he's got now. And Del Vecchio lifts that to right field. Forget about it. Tony Del Vecchio with his second home run of the game. And these Melonhead bats definitely came to play today. After hearing all the nonsense about not being able to get it done, they're getting it done. And Pedro with the sonic boom. He's on there with a base hit. Ichiro up next. And Ichiro's aboard with a single off of a bunt. Dante Robinson up next. Pedro barely steals third. Oof. That was really close. That was really close. And Dante is going to have a 2 RBI. They're going to send him to third. A 2 RBI triple for Dante Robinson. Off of the seeing eye singles, what it looked like. And they've needed that. 8-1 now, and Sosa's up. Sosa launches that to the shortstop. Dropped! Sosa trying to advance to second. He's there! Not what they wanted to see from Sosa, but they'll take it. There goes Sosa! And he steals third. And this is all just padding the stats against the Brewers here. And Sosa goes home. They're going to send Tomei to second. They're going to do the same thing. And Tomei barely made it to second there. And that comes up to Gomo Arigato, who launches that deep to center field. Caught. And Tomei stays at second. Brewers defense is definitely not helping their pitcher out here. It's the second error this inning. Ahmed, fly ball, deep center field. It's got a chance. Gone! And you can for surely put this game on ice because it is done. Like a well-done steak. That's pretty tough. Piazza, fly ball, center field, caught. And the man of the hour, Del Vecchio, with 2 home runs today. He wants a third. He grounds that one out right back to the pitcher, and that will end the inning. The Melonheads put up 7. 7 runs that inning. Ahmed with a 2-run home run. Dante with a 2-run double. Sosa with the sac fly that ended up being a single double. Tomei with the sac fly that ended up being a single double. Oh, man. And now for sure you're cool with keeping Tony in. You might even look to bring somebody else in just to pitch the innings. Well, Del Vecchio 3-1 is not looking great here. Strike 2 gets the second strike. Bunt. Del Vecchio gets it quickly, throws him out at first. Nothing quite like the full count bunt. I was going to say Count Dracula, the full count Dracula. Ground ball, second base. Ahmed gets it, throws him out at first. And you can definitely see it on the Brewers. Their whole mojo is just escaped from them. They've got nothing going for them this game. And who can blame them? It's 12-1 in the 5th. Base hit up the middle. They're just trying to get something positive out of this game. Because there will be another game. Ground ball. Up to the pitcher. Tony can't get it. And that's going to be a base hit. Gomo stops it, tags the runner, and that ends the inning. Heading to the bottom of the 5th, the Melonheads are holding on to a 12-1 lead. Pedro will lead the inning off for the Melonheads. Oof. Strike one. Pedro with a lot on that swing. Pedro lifts that to left field. Caught. Ichiro up now. They really want to get his bat going. Line drive back to the pitcher. Caught. Dante. Looks, squares around a bunt, but can't put it in play. Dante beats it out. Dante didn't get the memo of swinging away. Sosa up. Ball, and Dante steals second. Leave it to the Melonheads to steal with up by 11. Sosa launches that left field. Caught. As Sosa's bat continues to stay cold here in the playoffs. And here we are heading into the final inning. The Melonheads lead by 11. And they're going to call time, and they're going to bring Sosa in just to get him an inning here, get him used to pitching in the playoffs. Ground ball. Tomei dives and makes the stop. And Sosa covering first gets the out. And that ball is blasted center field off the shed. It's going to be a double. That was a great hit. And another shot, deep center field, gone. And Sosa gives up a 2-run home run. If you're the Melonheads, you don't feel too bad about it, but that doesn't sit well either. Ahmed lays out, can't get it, and that's another base hit. And give it to the Brewers. They're not going down quietly. Over to second for one. Over to first. Can't turn. And 2 outs now. And these Brewers are not going down quietly. That's going to get through for a base hit. They're really making Sosa work for this. Sosa gets strike 2. Can he get a strikeout to end this outing? Make him feel a little better about his pitching outing here. Ground ball. Pedro tries to throw to third. Not in time. And another runner aboard. And it's a bunt. And he's going to get thrown out. And that is going to end the ball game. The Brewers made it a little exciting there at the final inning, but at the end of the day, it was not even close as the Melonheads pull this one away 3-12. Melonhead fans got to be a little uncomfortable seeing Sosa pitch there at the end and giving up the 2-run shot. But to be fair, it was his first pitching outing in a while. And Gomo Arigato, player of the game. 3 stolen base game to Pedro Martinez. 10 stolen bases of the season for Pedro. Del Vecchio got his 10th career hit. Dante stole 3 bases, and he gets his 25th stolen base. Pretty successful game for the Melonheads. As they win game 1 pretty comfortably, and they feel pretty good about themselves. The Angels in the American League win their first game against the Red Sox in what is shaping up to be a very exciting championship series. Melonhead Bats woke up. They ended up putting 12 runs on the board against the Brewers. If that kind of offensive streak continues, the Melonheads are going to be tough to beat in any case. Their weakness is definitely their pitching. Pedro throwing gems so far. Sosa came in and got it done, but he gave up a 2-run shot and bases loaded eventually. But the Melonheads feel pretty good about themselves heading into Game 2 of the Championship Series. And on that note, as always, I will see you in the next one, you Melonheads.